We are witnessing how huge machines are taking over people's jobs. Technology has advanced and people keep up with it and use these machines for everyday challenges in order to make their work easier. Sweating, wasting time, and fatigue are just a thing of the past now for most people. Do you still think a man can't be replaced? Take a look at these giant machines and see for yourself. Big Roy 8-wheel drive model 1080 tractor. It was constructed in 1977, designed by the Canadian company Versatile. Big Roy's an 8-wheel drive tractor that was created to target the Australian market, where farmers must monitor large expanses of land. It's powered by a 19-liter Cummins engine installed at the back, which produces over 600 horsepower. This massive machine is 30 feet long, 22 feet wide, and 11 feet tall, and it weighs more than 26 tons. That's almost the same as 4 fully grown African elephants. This is a lot for a single person to handle, so a number of dust-proof cameras were mounted to the drawbar and other strategically chosen points, and the images were sent to a monitor in the cab. And because it's so enormous and heavy, it was decided to put it on 8 wheels with an articulation connection between the second and third axles. This allows for turning and oscillation, but also allows for 10 degrees of vertical movement, which should maintain each wheel on the ground at all times. The difficulty and the reason why only one of these bad tractors was ever manufactured was that the dirt and the tracks were heavily compacted, which either ruined what was there or made it difficult to work with, and that's something you don't want a tractor to do. The Borgelt 7950 Air Seeder. Planting seeds for the next harvest may be one of the most time-consuming activities on a farm, but with a machine like the Borgelt 7950 Air Seeder, the procedure becomes much easier and faster. With 4 main tanks with a total capacity of about 950 bushels, this massive load may be further extended with the installation of a saddle tank and parallel storage platforms on the left side. This allows you to drill a whole field and possibly much more without having to reload, thus reducing the time it takes to accomplish the operation. It also has a camera system and a portable LCD screen to monitor progress. There are 2 types of monitoring systems available, which not only ensure that you don't drill the same pieces of land repeatedly, but also alter the closeness of seeds in the ground based on their type and the contours of the land. Despite its size and weight, the 7950 runs on massive 850 ADR 38 tires at a low 15 pounds per square inch. That means that even at full capacity, they exert very little pressure on the soil while causing no harm to the seeds once planted. The SPUDNIK 7-row planter is up next, and it's intended to sow 7 rows of crops at the same time. Farmers and large-scale agricultural companies typically utilize it to plant crops such as potatoes, onions, and other root vegetables. The planter features a big hopper that can carry a lot of fertilizer, allowing for more efficient planting. It can plant crops with extreme accuracy, maintaining a constant distance between each row and each plant. The planter may be modified to plant crops at various row widths, allowing farmers to match their planting to their unique crop and field circumstances. Oh, and next in line is one of the more expensive giants. The John Deere X9 1100 Combine Harvester, which costs over $1 million. Please understand that this costs as much as a Porsche 918 Spyder or a 2020 Lamborghini Aventador. It can't reach the speed of those supercars, but it can do a lot more work. This is a massive machine that claims to make light work of crops while doing all it can to increase production. It features an astounding throughput of 100 tons per hour with a 50-foot wide supercut header. This thing is driven by a John Deere PowerTech PSS 13.6-liter engine that produces around 600 horsepower, and the 330-gallon fuel tank allows it to run for about 14 hours before needing to be refilled. The grain tank has a capacity of 460 bushels, or about 27,000 pounds, and can empty the goods at a rate of roughly 5.3 bushels per second. That means this thing's dumping 27,000 pounds of grain in a little over a minute and a half. The X9 series contains a variety of efficiency features, including hinged draper headers that ensure every grain is captured, an 8-wing chevron feed accelerator that decreases friction as the grain travels through, and a soft thresher and separator to ensure minimal grain damage. It also boasts a large 75.3 square foot cleaning chute with 4 high-performance turbine fans to eliminate any undesired particles. Because of this, the company says that only 1% of the kernels are fractured throughout the operation, resulting in a considerably higher product yield than is achievable with most other combines. Challenger MT875E. This AGCO machine was designed to provide a new level of power that can be utilized to make light work of nearly any agricultural chore. It provides 42% greater torque than earlier versions, thanks to a 12-cylinder, 48-valve turbocharged diesel Caterpillar engine. That indicates that the operator won't have to downshift as frequently or extract the tool from the ground as before. It has a maximum weight capacity of roughly 55,900 pounds and is equipped with a hydraulic brake system, auto guidance capabilities, and is mounted on configurable tracks that may be between 90 and 128 inches. It also includes a movable track undercarriage system, a pinnacle cab, a heavy-duty drawbar and PTO, and the flexibility to shift up or down depending on the load. It also incorporates the most up-to-date technological aids too, such as telemetrics diagnostics and yield and grain storage monitoring to ensure that operations are as efficient and trouble-free as possible. With a 16-speed full power shift transmission, this is the company's largest and most powerful tractor, and it's this strength, together with its dependability and reliability, that's made it such a popular option on high-yield farms. The Bud 16V 747 Tractor. The Big Bud 16V 747 tractor, created as a custom design in Haver, Montana in 1977, is still the biggest tractor ever built anywhere on the globe. Made for cotton growers in California at a cost of $300,000, or by today's standards, $1.5 million, this thing is capable of pulling equipment significantly quicker than anything else. Thus, on their 35,000-acre field, this made a tremendous impact. This tractor measures 27 feet long, 25 feet broad, and 14 feet tall. The tires are 8 feet in diameter and the entire machine weighs 48 tons. This bad boy is driven by a Detroit diesel 16-cylinder engine with 2 turbochargers and 2 superchargers that can produce up to 1,100 horsepower. It proved to be so strong that its original owners used it for 11 years on their farm to deep tear the fields. It was then sold to a farm in Florida and served the same function. Big Bud, of course, is extremely expensive to maintain, so it was abandoned for a decade before being purchased in 1977 by another farm near where it was originally built, and now it alternates between working the fields in Montana and being displayed at an agricultural museum in Iowa. I think we can all agree after this clip that these machines really help out a lot of people. So which one of these big machines was your favorite and why? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video and want more content like this, please hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, thank you very much for spending your time with us. Catch you next time.